animate stone blocks speak with the voice of human conscience. From 1965 to 1969, sculptor Christos Kaparlos, one of the most renowned Greek artists of the 20th century, created haunting sculptures inspired by the war in Vietnam. Twisted forms, desperate hands reaching from the mud, are like stone prayers for the Vietnamese people, rising amid the fires of war. The shared legacy of national defense in Greece and Vietnam's yearning for independence forged a deep and natural sense of solidarity between the two peoples. Throughout the 1960s, this spirit spread across Greece as anti-war movements sprang up in major cities like Athens and Thessaloniki. In his article, The Greek Peace Movement and the Vietnam War, 1964 to 1967, published in the Journal of Modern Greek Studies, Dr. Alexandros Markris offered a deep analysis of this anti-war sentiment in Greece as a powerful stance against U.S. military intervention in Vietnam. During the same period, engineer Mr. Kritikos Spiridon of Evangelos, a senior officer in the Greek Merchant Marine, secretly transported medical supplies to the north of Vietnam, helping to alleviate near shortages in hospitals during the war's most brutal phase. From these silent ships laden with friendship, the Greek people's admiration for Vietnam also manifested in their reverence for President Ho Τσι Mινχ, not only a leader of the Vietnamese people, but also a brilliant symbol of the international communist and workers' movement, a beacon for oppressed nations striving for independence. In the northern Greek city of Edessa, a dedicated exhibition space honors President Ho. Simple yet meaningful images and documents there reflect the profound affection Greeks hold for the Vietnamese president and symbolize the special connection between the two nations.
Ngay từ khi đến Hy Lạp, tôi nhận thấy rằng từ sự tương đồng về văn hóa và lịch sử bảo vệ Tổ quốc của hai nước, người dân Hy Lạp luôn dành tình cảm, chân thành, nồng ấm đối với Việt Nam, đặc biệt dành sự ngưỡng mộ đối với Chủ tịch Hồ Chí Minh. Tại thành phố Edessa, nơi tôi đến thăm, trong thư viện thành phố có góc Chủ tịch Hồ Chí Minh, nơi lưu giữ những câu chuyện, hình ảnh của Bác trong lòng người dân Hy Lạp. Thật xúc động khi nhân dân và chính quyền nơi đây luôn mong được đặt tượng để tôn vinh Bác.
The story of Costa Nguyễn Văn Lập, a Greek hero who joined the Viet Minh Army, stands as living proof of the love and admiration Greeks held for Vietnam, fighting for the ideals of independence and freedom.
Tôi đến Hy Lạp như một người lính ngoại quốc, nhưng Việt Nam đã trở thành máu thịt của tôi. Những ngày chiến đấu bên đồng đội Việt Minh, tôi cảm thấy được tinh thần bất khuất và tình người ấm áp.
Bố, mẹ chúng tôi có lẽ là minh chứng cho nhân duyên và tình bạn đặc biệt giữa hai đất nước Việt Nam, Hy Lạp và tình yêu đặc biệt cho hai quê hương đó đã truyền lại cho chúng tôi.
From Edessa to Hanoi, from quiet corners to grand diplomatic pages, from personal stories to enduring friendships that cross the seas, the relationship between Vietnam and Greece has been woven with deep and genuine solidarity. On April 15, 1975, Greece, a distant nation in southeastern Europe on the southern tip of the Balkan Peninsula, officially established diplomatic ties with Vietnam. A friendship was born, not only through diplomacy, but also through empathy, mutual respect and understanding between two peoples who both endured war and longed for peace. In the memories of the pioneering diplomats and those who blazed the trail, their stories were not just of diplomacy, but vivid recollections of their experiences, impressions, and deep emotions shared with the people of both nations.
Khi tôi sang đấy, tôi cảm nhận được cái sự mến mộ của người Hy Lạp, cái tình cảm sâu sắc của người Hy Lạp đối với Việt Nam. Thì lịch sử nó đã có từ trước khi chúng ta đặt quan hệ ngoại giao giữa hai nước, cho nên là chúng tôi cũng nhận được rất nhiều sự ủng hộ giúp đỡ của chính phủ Hy Lạp, của nhân dân Hy Lạp, của các đối tác Hy Lạp trong những ngày tháng đầu tiên của chúng tôi. Và cho đến ngày nay thì tôi tin rằng là các thế hệ các nhà ngoại giao tại Hy Lạp cũng đã được hưởng cái sự hợp tác hiệu quả chặt chẽ của các đối tác bạn bè Hy Lạp.
Images of a bridge helping children in Lai Châu return to school after floods remain an unforgettable memory for Ambassador Platon Alexis Haj Imikalis.
I was so honored to be the first Greek ambassador in Vietnam because it's one country I loved since a long time, and I admire the people of Vietnam. My most impressive moment, I must say, was to meet General Nguyen Giap. And I must say that I was maybe the last ambassador and even the last foreign official who saw him.
From the milestone of establishing diplomatic relations in April 15, 1975, the relationship has grown steadily, especially through high-level visits, a testament to its continuous and sustainable development. Key visits from Greece to Vietnam: President Karolos Papoulias, President Katerina Sakellopoulos, Prime Minister Costa Karamanlis, Foreign Minister Nicolaus Dandias, General Secretary of the Communist Party Demetrio Kasumpas, Vietnamese leaders visiting Greece, State President Nguyễn Minh Chiết, Vice State President Võ Thị Ánh Xuân, Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Nguyễn Mạnh Cầm, Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Phạm Bình Minh. From the special ties among ordinary citizens to the handshakes of diplomats and national leaders, the Vietnam-Greece relationship has been steadily nurtured through mutual trust, goodwill, and shared strategic vision.
Over the last 50 years, we have been able to achieve a number of things. Obviously, going from trade and investment to cultural exchanges, in education, in shipping and maritime services. And obviously, we are always looking for more opportunities and more things to achieve in the future.
On the foundation of enduring friendship, Vietnam and Greece have signed a framework agreement on cooperation in economic, tourism, investment, culture, and education. Currently, both sides are negotiating agreements in areas such as maritime transport, finance, and labor.
I'm trying to develop and expand the maritime industry in Vietnam, because Vietnam is a very big country compared to Greece, and they have all the potentials to become very strong in the maritime industry, and so many other things which Vietnam has big potentials because of the location and because of the people that are hardworking and trustworthy.
Maritime affairs, a strength for both nations, present vast opportunities for cooperation. With a centuries-old maritime tradition, Greece owns the world's largest merchant fleet with over 5,200 vessels, contributing 6.5% of its GDP and playing a vital role in global supply chains. Vietnam, with a 3,000-kilometer coastline along the Pacific, is fully positioned to grow its maritime economy and international shipping services. Over the past 5 years, economic and trade relations have seen a steady growth. Bilateral trade exceeded $500 million, with Vietnam exporting footwear, textiles, seafood, and agricultural products, while Greece exports paper, board, and raw materials for tobacco production. Investment is also being promoted. with 6 Greek projects currently operating in Vietnam. In labor cooperation, Greece demands for around 300,000 foreign workers across key sectors: tourism, food, industry, IT, and agriculture presents a promising opportunity. Vietnam and other Asian countries has been quick to respond, deepening the multifaceted partnership between the two nations.
As I said when I was ambassador of Greece in Vietnam, the fact of history united us. We should know more, and now we know more, and this is the main and important thing of our relationship. In the common of our culture and past and history, we do have many strong things. We should develop that.
I have the honor to be the honorary consul of Vietnam in Thessaloniki and northern Greece for the past about 10 years. Well, all these years, we started introducing in the most possible way about the possibilities we have to work together for mutual benefit. Where we celebrate the 50 years, we can certainly say that the possibilities and the advantages we have in front of us are much higher, and the future seems very optimistic.
We are always looking to identify more ways to increase trade, to increase investment, to identify opportunities for Greek businesses that are willing and ready to invest in the country, and obviously vice versa.
For 50 years, the sincere affection between the people of Greece and Vietnam has remained heartfelt, like a bridge connecting two peoples through empathy and mutual care.
It was amazing. I went through all Vietnam, Hanoi, Da Nang, Da Lat, Nha Trang, Canto, Ha Long Bay. I went everywhere. It was a very nice experience. And also I have contact with the kids there, the monks. I have a contact with them, and I would love to go again.
Carrying both Greek and Vietnamese citizenship and the names of two nations, Costa Nguyễn Văn Lập maintained his unwavering love for his second homeland, Vietnam.
Đã 4 năm, ba chúng tôi, một người con của Hy Lạp, đã vĩnh viễn rời xa chúng tôi và yên nghỉ ở Việt Nam, đúng như di nguyện của ba chúng tôi. Còn mẹ chúng tôi, một người Việt Nam, sau đó đã theo ông nhưng lại yên nghỉ ở Hy Lạp. Cảm ơn đất nước Việt Nam, cảm ơn các bạn đã giúp đỡ di nguyện của bố mình được hoàn thành. Còn mẹ chúng tôi là một người Việt Nam nhưng tâm lòng với đất Hy Lạp và những người con mà mẹ mình chọn yên nghỉ ở Hy Lạp. Tôi nghĩ rằng điều này một điều rất tuyệt vời. Các con, các cháu giữ gìn, tiếp nối truyền thống yêu nước Việt Nam trong ngôi nhà này. Những phong tục tập quán của Việt Nam được duy trì.
Nhìn lại hành trình 50 năm đã qua và hướng tới kỷ nguyên mới, kỷ nguyên vươn mình phát triển của cả hai đất nước, hai dân tộc, còn rất nhiều việc phải làm để đưa quan hệ đi vào phát triển thực chất và sống động hơn nữa. Khai phá những tiềm năng to lớn trong nhiều lĩnh vực mà Việt Nam và Hy Lạp cùng có thế mạnh và nhu cầu. Tôi tin rằng với sự quyết tâm của lãnh đạo hai nước và tình cảm của nhân dân hai nước dành cho nhau sẽ là điểm tựa vững chắc để quan hệ giữa hai nước phát triển và đạt được nhiều thành tựu tốt đẹp.
50 years, Vietnam and Greece have together cultivated a resilient foundation of friendship, overcoming the distances of geography and time. From heartfelt solidarity during wartime to increasingly comprehensive cooperation today, their relationship has become a symbol of trust and unity, a friendship that spans oceans. This half-century is not only a movement to reflect with pride, but also a launching point for bold new strides in the future, for mutual benefit and long-lasting connection between the two peoples.